Hey, it's a Scotch Test Dummies on Whiskey Wednesday.
America's Whiskey Wednesday. We're talking about wild
America.
turkey, America,
Sure.
which can also mean Canada.
That's right.
First,
Northern.
yes, Northern America. Yeah, North American whiskeys. We'll find out if Mexico has any. First thing I want to tell you is Wild Turkey has one of the best websites to explain what a bourbon is, what an American whiskey is. If you haven't checked it out, please go look at it.
What if I don't have a computer?
Well, then you live in like a third world country. Or you believe the apocalypse is coming at any time and you're practicing how to start a fire with nothing but lint from your belly button. Sorry, back on task.
And your big toe.
Yeah, this is Wild Turkey 81. I went out and picked this up after Scott had the Wild Turkey Forgiven, which is a rye bourbon mix. Delicious.
Excellent.
Apparently Jimmy in their distillery messed that up. I then had gone and purchased their Barrel Select, which was a higher proof wild turkey that was very delicious.
Rare breed.
Rare breed. Rare breed.
But yeah, it's barrel proof.
Right. It was a higher, taken straight from a barrel. And I thought, you know what? I'm really enjoying these wild turkeys. Why don't I just go get their, I don't know, this is $24. So I thought, let me try their 81. 81 and just see, you know, it's a 40 ABV, 81 proof, and see what it's about. What do you think?
I had not had it. You gave it to me to try, and I was surprised.
Now, I'm going to say the one thing that is trending with Wild Turkey that's the same, this bottle too had a wrapper on it that I had to get a blowtorch out in order to get it off. Okay, I gotta have.
Wild Turkey does a good job of sealing their bottles.
This cap is never going to accidentally come off during shipping in a truck. Okay, I don't like it, but I love the cork, I love the bottle, and I like the juice that is inside. First thing I'm going to tell you is they talk about how Wild Turkey will age their spirit a little bit longer than most. 6 to 8 years it'll spin in a cask. And they call them alligator charred.
6 to 8 years.
6 to 8 years.
Really?
Yeah. So a little bit longer.
That is quite a bit longer than a lot.
It is. Yeah. And they say it costs them a little bit more, but it's worth putting it out. I do not know what an alligator charred is. The only thing I'm imagining is that it's got an alligator type skin.
Charred American oak.
American. So if you know what alligator charred is, please put that in the comments. I would find a lot of appreciation in that. Yeah, this has become kind of my go-to bourbon. And first thing I found out is I can spend $24 on a full bottle of Wild Turkey 81 proof and really enjoy it. What are you getting on your flavor note?
Well, on the nose, I do pick up a corn alcohol. The acetone that's prevalent.
Yes.
He corrects me. I usually say prevalent.
Prevalent. I do get an acetone on it and a little undercoating of sweetness.
And I think that's I labeled it as cherries.
Okay.
Cherries.
You know what? You're right. I never picked that up, but I could see that. So there's not a strong wood smell.
On the taste, and of course we're neat here. We haven't added any water. It's a little harsh. It's not real bad. I do get the cherries, I get the oak wood, and it's a creaminess.
Yeah, see, I don't want water in this. This is watered down to almost exactly what I would want it at. That's what surprised me with the 81. I feel like it's almost tailor-made for that. If I'm wanting, I don't get any harshness off of it, but I like a lot of high ABVs as well.
I would agree with you. The only problem is a lot of the Scotch aficionados, whiskey aficionados are going to advocate adding even just a drop of water. Just supposedly it opens it up. It's going to bring out some of the tannins that's in there and stuff. And even though this is very good neat, I'm still going to add just a drop of water.
Sure. Hey, do whatever you want to it. It's yours.
See what happens.
I get a really nice creamy, even a creamy mouthfeel to the Wild Turkey 81. It's got that, I get a kind of a brown sugar sweetness.
Not overly sweet.
Not overly. It's a slight brown sugar sweetness that lingers, and I find it light and enjoyable on my palate. I literally started tearing through this because I found out, you know what, I'm sitting on the couch and relaxing, and I would just pour myself a small glass of this and just enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And for $24 and some change, at least where I got it, I don't know if you can beat this bourbon.
No, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Definitely. And even when you gave it to me to take notes on and stuff, I tasted it a couple of times. Just because I'm thinking, and a couple nights I'm like, I need a drink.
Right.
What do we got? Let's hit the Wild Turkey 81.
We're going to do a follow-up with the 101, which we'll spend some time on. And I got to tell you, I probably lean toward the 101 a little bit over the 81. But, it's like an older sister.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll go.
You'll have to watch that review.
So, all right. But please do go check out their website. They do a wonderful job educating on bourbon. There was a lot I didn't know about bourbons just because we've been spending so much time with scotches and whiskeys from Ireland and around the world. And Wild Turkey does a great job. Go check out their website. I'll throw it in the notes, or we'll put it in the notes.
Do they got a bunch of wild turkeys on there?
Could you do your gobble gobble?
No.
Okay, he's leaving you hanging. He's got this great cheek throwing.
Well, yeah, loosen them up. You can't just jump into it. You should have warned me.
You might injure yourself. I thought you.
Yeah, you can. You can pull the cheek muscle doing that.
I thought you were actually trying to get me to feed you.
Yeah, go through some.
I thought you wanted me to segue in. That's what I thought you were doing.
I get loosened up, and then
do it. That sounded pretty good there. Do it.
Hold on.
Good.
You gotta warm it up, and then you get it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Or it could be if it's a female.
Big old Tom Turkey. Is that what they do? Isn't it?
Yes.
Apparently you brought somebody to your house. All right. See you guys. Scotch this Dummies.
Cheers.